Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, First View. We hope you are doing great. In this video, we're going to talk about Trump Administration 2025, stricter rules for I-130 family-based immigration. In 2025, I-130 family petitions are expected to face major changes under a potential Trump administration, including stricter scrutiny, fraud prevention, and longer processing times. Applicants must be prepared for a more challenging immigration process. If you are interested in this topic, please pay attention and watch the video through to the end to get all the information. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. As the Trump administration gears up for a potential return to power in 2025, significant changes to U.S. immigration policy are expected, particularly in the realm of family-based petitions such as Form I-130. These petitions allow U.S. citizens and lawful permanent residents to sponsor their relatives for immigration, and under a renewed Trump administration, they are likely to face stricter scrutiny, more detailed documentation requirements, and extended processing times. The U.S. immigration policy landscape in 2025. With the Trump administration potentially returning to power in 2025, the U.S. immigration policy landscape is expected to undergo substantial modifications. While full details of these changes have yet to be revealed, it is evident that family-based petitions, particularly Form I-130, will be a central focus. Drawing from trends during Trump's first term and projected policies for a second term, several modifications are likely. These changes will reflect the administration's emphasis on stricter enforcement, self-sufficiency, and fraud prevention, making it crucial for applicants to stay informed and prepare thoroughly. Potential modifications to the I-130 process. 1. Increased scrutiny of national insurance concerns. A key theme during Trump's first term was a strong focus on national insurance, extended to immigration matters. In 2025, this approach is expected to continue, with stricter vetting of applicants and beneficiaries. Background checks will likely become more rigorous, especially regarding criminal histories. Interviews for marriage-based applications, already standard under Trump, may become more intense, with applicants potentially facing home visits and detailed investigations to verify the authenticity of the relationship. Applicants must be prepared to provide extensive proof of their genuine connection. 2. Reinforcement of the 2019 Public Charge Rule. One of the most controversial regulations from Trump's first term was the 2019 Public Charge Rule, which limited immigration approvals for applicants relying on public assistance programs. While softened temporarily under the Biden administration, this stricter version is expected to return in 2025. Applicants will undergo thorough assessments of their financial stability, history of government assistance, and overall economic self-sufficiency. Failure to meet these requirements could result in denial of the I-130 petition, making financial documentation more critical than ever. 3. Changes to the burden of proof system. The Trump administration emphasized fraud prevention, and this focus is projected to intensify in 2025. The burden of proof system will likely require applicants to provide more detailed documentation to establish eligibility and legitimacy. For marriage-based petitions, evidence of joint financial responsibilities, shared residences, and cohabitation will be essential. Increased scrutiny could result in more requests for evidence and denials for incomplete or insufficient submissions. Applicants should ensure their petitions include comprehensive supporting evidence, such as photographs, affidavits, joint accounts, and other proof of the bona fide nature of the relationship. 4. more aggressive fraud prevention measures. Fraud prevention will remain a top priority, particularly for marriage-based petitions. This could include more frequent home visits, stricter interviews, and enhanced verification of relationships. Fraudulent petitions could result in denials, deportation, or permanent bans from the U.S. Applicants must avoid any involvement in fraudulent activities and prepare for thorough reviews of their cases. 5. Longer processing times and delays. A likely consequence of stricter enforcement and additional scrutiny are longer processing times. With USCIS dedicating resources to fraud prevention and national security, family-based petitions may face extended waiting times. Applicants should anticipate delays and plan accordingly, factoring in additional time for approval. Historical trends from Trump's first term suggest early-stage backlogs are probable as new policies are implemented. While specific changes to I-130 family petitions in 2025 remain unconfirmed, trends from Trump's first term indicate increased scrutiny, stricter documentation requirements, fraud prevention measures, and longer processing times. Applicants must ensure petitions are thorough, well-documented, and error-free. Staying informed, working with experienced immigration attorneys, and proactively preparing supporting evidence will improve the chances of success. While the changes may seem daunting, applicants who take careful, strategic steps can successfully navigate the anticipated shifts under the Trump administration. Conclusion: the anticipated modifications to the I-130 petition process under a second Trump administration in 2025 are set to challenge applicants with stricter scrutiny, higher documentation standards, and longer processing times. However, with proper preparation, diligence, and guidance, successfully navigating these changes remains achievable, ensuring family-based petitions are managed effectively despite the evolving regulatory landscape. While these changes may create challenges, careful preparation, thorough documentation, and legal guidance can help applicants successfully navigate the evolving I-130 petition process under the Trump administration. That is all for today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Until then, take care.
Trump administration 2025 stricter rules for I-130 family-based immigration. In 2025, the Trump administration is expected to implement significant changes to I-130 family petition. Applicants may face stricter scrutiny, including enhanced criminal background checks, more intensive interviews, and possible home visit to verify relationship. 2019 public charge rule is likely to return, requiring detailed financial assessment to ensure self-sufficiency. Fraud prevention will intensify with a higher documentation standards and increased denials for incomplete or insufficient evidence. Marriage-based petition will face a greater burden of proof, while overall processing times could later due to redirected resources and rigorous vetting. Staying informed through preparation and legal guidance are essential to navigate these changes successfully.